Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start this debate, let me tell you a little about the situation that hit the world. Lately, the world has been plagued with a pandemic called coronavirus or COVID-19 that started in China before spreading around the world. COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. This pandemic virus will fallout the economic not only in our country but in the world. All activities cannot be do and must stay at home to avoid from this pandemic spread out wisely. But in Malaysia, government set off PRIHATIN economy stimulus package to cushion the economic impacts of the COVID-19 and to overcome the economic issue. The title today is the importance of PRIHATIN economic stimulus package for business community and individuals. Representing business side, we have Siti Rehan binti Muhammad Azman. For the individual side, we have Muhammad Nur Hidayat bin Muhammad and I, Muhammad Nazirul Akmal bin Muhammad Sanusi, am your moderator. Each speaker will deliver a 2-minute for main argument for both sides. After that, each speaker will deliver 2 minutes for counter argument session. If have no problem from side, I call upon Siti Rahan binti Muhammad Azman to start discuss his view on business side.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for the giving time to me. My name is Siti Raihan binti Muhammad Azman as the first speaker today. First of all, I'm completely agree with government should give the economic stimulus package to the business community instead of the individual. For example, our Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Jasin said that the government give to the business community with the package of low interest, concessionary lending, long wage assistance and cost alleviation measure. Since the movement control order MCO that actually done all over the world, business and service them to be non-existent were shut down. The government just allow some of the company and very limited organizations to still working. By now, it is clear that this pandemic will have densely damaged effect on both the Malaysian macroeconomy as well as on the economic welfare of the rakyat. Disruption of the social activities can create employment, job losses and bankruptcies will happen for small business, as no job means no income, which will mean that many will be hard-pressed to survive prolonged MCOs or long-term lockdown. That's why this package is very needed to the business, especially SME, small and medium-sized enterprise. So, Hidayat, there are individual effects that can help the business sides?
Okay, thanks to Siti Rahan for your points. I also like to say thank you to Nazirul as the moderator for today for giving me this opportunity to give my opinion about this economic stimulus package that has given by the government during this MCO. I am Muhammad Nur Hidayat bin Muhammad as the second speaker for today. In my opinion, this economic stimulus package or we known as the Bantuan Prihatin should to be focused more on the individual than the business. As we know, in Malaysia has certain level of working people, which is half of them work in government sector and private sector, while the balance was work by own or doing self-business. According to the government, everyone need to just stay at home and cannot go out for work during this MCO. So everybody will have a problem with their income especially for those who work by their own. So this issue will be bad effect for them in order to keep survive during this MCO. The issue has taken serious by our government, and they have arranged some strategy to solve this problem, which is by come out with this economic stimulus package. As the example, based on our minister Tan Sri Jasin, he said that the group of people that have income under B4 and M40 will get this incentive. As the information, B14 is the lowest income group of household with an average monthly income below than 4,000, and for M40 group known as the Malaysian people have, which is have income balance 4,000 to 9,000. In Malaysia, the record show that there are about 14% of population in Malaysia is in these two group. In addition, the results show that in Malaysia, they are not a people rich. Half of them also need some incentive during this critical time, like this COVID-19. Therefore, I think this incentive should be passed to the individual than business in order to make sure that they can survive during this MCO. Thank you.
Thank you for the both of you for your point for the first section. Next, we move to second section, which is the counter argument. Now let's Siti Rahan to continue your point.
There are such a good point from Hidayat. However, I think that this package is also important to business community because, like I said before, not only business community get the benefit on this package, but also the individual can get too. The government said that the employer need to pay the salary of employee even though the company do not working during MCO. Critically, this liquidity squeeze will be disproportionately fixed by small and medium enterprise (SME) such as farmers and small business. This can have knock-off effects on the entire economy, leave business insolvent, individual bankrupt, and the financial system. Means that with this package can help the company to pay the salary of the employee so that the employee still get their job and also have their income. It also help the company or small business reduce their losses and avoid from bankrupts that may be occur to a loss of employees' job and loss of production to supply the product. It also help the company to pay their monthly variable costs. For example, raw material, salary, maintenance, and other things, and also can help them to pay their fixed costs, rent, insurance, permanent employee. This is to maintain their business in a good well and the economic downturn in Malaysia does not drastically slow down.
I agree with your point, Rahan, but I think that my point is better than yours. I think that this economic stimulus package needs to be given for individual than the business, because as we know that without income or money, how they can buy the things like foods in order to survive during this MCO. So this incentive must go first to the individual, and after that business. In my opinion, if we focus this economic stimulus package to the business, we can't sure that all the worker can get the advantage from this incentive. But if they focus more to individual, I can make sure that all the individual can get this advantage from this incentive. This is because When this incentive more focused to the individual, they will get directly without any issue, then pass to their boss. If we focus on the business. During this MCO, not only the workers will be affected, actually everyone will be affected with this infection of COVID-19, including the student. As we know, during this MCO, all the students cannot go out, and half of them were stuck at their hostel in university, right? They also cannot go to class and only can learn through the online class. So the student need to have internet data, and it about the cost. As we can see, not all students come from rich family. So this cost issue will be burden for them. This problem also one of the most issue that must be faced by the government. In order to solve the problem, our government has taken their responsibility by giving this incentive. Based on what has said by our minister, all the students who live in family that has income under 4,000 will get this incentive. As we know, according to this economic stimulus package, all the students who qualified to this incentive will get RM 200 per person. So a little bit, this incentive can help the student to reduce their burden and can also help them to survive during this MCO. Last but not least, I very agree with my point that is this economy should pass to the individual than the business. Thank you.
Thanks for the both side for the good explanation about this topic, which is PRIHATIN stimulus package for our economic condition. So what I can conclude that PRIHATIN stimulus package that be implemented by our government can help the both side, either individual or for business. As the first speaker said earlier, she completely agrees with the government should give the economic stimulus package to the business community instead of individual. For the statement, government give to the business community with the package of lower interest, cautionary lending, along with wage assistance and cost alleviation measures to avoid from bankruptcy and to pay all of its costs for their business, either they open or not their business. Speaker 1 also said that not only business community get the benefit on that similar package, but also the individual can get too. It is because employer need to pay the salary of employee even though the company not working during MCO. From this, it will be an impact for the small business for cover all their costs. Then, for the second speaker, she said that this economic stimulus package, or also known as Bantuan Prihatin, should be focused on the individual than business. It is because everyone need to just stay at home and cannot go out for working during this MCO. So government have set up the stimulus package for the individual to help them to survive during MCO. For M40 amount, 1,600 and for B40 being provide amount and 1,000 also for the single that salary below 2,000 will give 800 ringgit and above salary 2,000 up to 4,000 will get 500 ringgit. This will help them to survive and buy the necessity goods that continue their life. Not for that only, similar package for students also been made by the government to help them to buy the internet because they will learn in online method that require a use of data. So government give an initiative 2,200 ringgit for student who family that has income under 4,000. So from the above point, what I can say that this stimulus package is important for both sides, not only for the business but for the individual. I would like to thank both speakers for their explanation of the similar package to the business side and the individual side. Hope to see you again later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.